God is getting ready to launch you into a new chapter, one that will look completely different from the season you've been in. This shift won't be small. It will feel like a divine push, a leap that happens so fast it catches you off guard. You've endured the ruins, the heartache, the disappointments, but those were never meant to be your final destination. They were the setup for a breakthrough you couldn't have imagined. Now God is calling you forward, giving you the signal to move. There's a weight in the air. Something is coming, and your spirit can feel it. The moment to jump is near. This next move will not just elevate you, it will realign your entire life. You will find yourself years ahead of where you thought you would be. The delay, the stagnation, the slow progress, all of it will be overturned in a moment. It won't make logical sense, but it will make divine sense. Doors will open without you having to knock. What seemed impossible will unfold like it had always been meant for you. And when it happens, you'll know it wasn't by your own effort. It was by the hand of God. You may not know exactly what it is yet, but there's a heaven-sent opportunity coming straight for you. It might be in the form of a relationship that feels like home, a business idea that just clicks, or a ministry assignment that ignites your soul. Whatever it is, you won't have to force it. It will feel like alignment, like clarity. God's fingerprint will be all over it. When you see it, don't hesitate. Accept it. Step into it. Receive it with the confidence that this was tailored for you. Join our channel membership if you want to help spread faith daily. It's more than a button. It's a commitment to the mission of love and hope. Your story is about to change drastically. You won't just talk about the pain anymore. You'll be testifying about the miracle. You'll have a story that speaks of unexpected favor, relentless faith, and divine recovery. People will look at your life and see the evidence of what it means to be chosen, to be restored, to be lifted, and you will become a voice of hope for others, because they'll see that if God did it for you, He can surely do it for them too. Everything you've walked through has had a purpose, even the parts that made you question everything. God was building your endurance, sharpening your discernment, preparing you for the weight of what's coming next. When you asked for strength, He gave you trials. When you asked for wisdom, He gave you situations to grow through. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared. The lessons you've learned in private will be the foundation for your public elevation. Even when you felt overlooked, your prayers were never ignored. God has heard every whisper, every cry, every silent plea you've made when no one else was around. He has been working behind the scenes, organizing details you haven't even seen yet. What looked like silence was divine orchestration. He is answering in ways that will surprise you. Your persistence in prayer was not wasted. It was watering the seeds of your future. Super Thanks is not just a donation. It's a blessing in action. Nobody is sending Super Thanks. Don't just watch. Be the one who gives today. You are being set up for a divine moment of alignment. What once felt like delay will now make perfect sense. Every no, every closed door, every detour, it was leading you right here. The timing will feel uncanny, but it will be perfect. You'll realize that nothing was lost. It was all redirected to bring you to the exact place you were always meant to arrive. The shift won't be gradual. It will be swift. It will feel like heaven finally saying, now. Don't be surprised when your life starts to bloom in places that once looked dead. You're stepping into a season where things align quickly, where love comes easily, where joy feels natural again. The energy around you is shifting. You're attracting goodness, peace, and favor without having to chase it. Your only job now is to be ready. ready to receive, ready to trust, and ready to move. This is more than a breakthrough. It's your divine crossover into the life you've prayed for. Thankfulness is a powerful force that transforms your perspective. When you take a moment to pause and reflect on all that you have, you begin to realize how much grace has already touched your life. Even on days that feel ordinary, there's extraordinary mercy at work behind the scenes. Breathing, thinking, loving. These are all quiet blessings we often overlook. Gratitude is not just a feeling. It's a posture of the heart, a quiet acknowledgement that everything good flows from a source far greater than us. Even $10 through Super Thanks can help us bring comfort to someone hurting. Send a Super Thanks now to support the poor and keep these messages going strong. There is strength in acknowledging that you don't have all the answers, but trusting the one who does. When you thank God for wisdom, you open your heart to discernment that goes beyond human understanding. There will be moments you don't know what to do, but within that uncertainty lies an invitation to ask, to listen, and to wait with faith. Divine guidance isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the subtle nudge, the quiet conviction, or the peace that follows a difficult decision. Wisdom is not just knowing, it's being guided by love in action. As life shifts and turns, gratitude becomes your anchor. You may not understand why certain doors closed or why you had to endure such stretching seasons. But when you look back, you'll see how it all led you somewhere necessary. Every delay, every detour, every heartbreak softened your heart, built your character, and drew you closer to something holy. Even in the messy parts, God was writing beauty into your story. Being thankful even in uncertainty is a sign of trust, that something good is being born out of every hardship. In moments of peace, give thanks. In moments of confusion, still give thanks. Because God is not only present in the victory, He's just as near in the middle. Gratitude brings you back to awareness. It slows down the anxious thoughts and makes room for clarity. When you choose to thank God for what is, you prepare your heart to receive what's next. Your situation might not be perfect, but His presence within it is. And sometimes, that's all the assurance you need. This message reaches hearts because of people like you who send super thanks. Let your generosity be your worship today. Give with love. Give with faith. There's something sacred about starting your day with thanksgiving. Before the demands begin and the noise of life takes over, opening your heart to acknowledge the source of your strength changes everything. It aligns your spirit with heaven's rhythm. It resets your thoughts and refocuses your attention on what truly matters. When you start your morning with thankfulness, it's not just a ritual. It's a declaration that you know who's in control and you trust Him with everything. God doesn't ask you to be perfect, only present. Your prayers don't have to be poetic. Your words don't have to be many. Just come to Him with your honest heart. When you show up with gratitude, He meets you with grace. He sees your effort, your tears, your moments of quiet faith when no one else notices. And He responds, not always how or when you expect, but always in ways that nourish your soul and move you forward in purpose. Trust that even now, something good is unfolding. Your story isn't stuck. It's in progress. And gratitude helps you stay grounded in the process. You don't have to rush, strive, or prove anything. You simply need to keep showing up with an open heart. Keep speaking life. Keep choosing hope. Keep recognizing every little gift, a smile, a moment of stillness, an answered prayer you almost missed. Gratitude keeps your eyes open to the divine all around you. Send Super Chatter stickers during live streams if you've ever felt God's peace. Your small gesture can reach someone in darkness and pull them toward the light. Let thankfulness be the rhythm of your spirit, not just for the things that feel like blessings, but also for the challenges that shaped you, because through it all, God was faithful. Through it all, you are still here, stronger, wiser, and more aware of His hand upon your life. The more you give thanks, the more you notice just how present He's always been. And in that awareness, you find peace. Not because everything is perfect, but because you know that you're deeply loved by the One who holds it all together.